Welcome back to Market Pulse with Aditya and Nikita. So today again we have seen a very sharp recovery from lower levels in all indices, and what a recovery, especially in Nifty, wherein it had opened at 23,300 but still managed to close at 23,500. So in case of Bank Nifty we were always bullish in the weekly time frame also. In the weekly analysis also we had discussed that Bank Nifty is very strong. And today, despite the gap down opening, we saw a sharp recovery in case of Bank Nifty. And remember, we have mentioned this that unless Bank Nifty closes below 51,000, we are not going to short that particular index. And on the 15-minute time frame, if I take you there, what we can see, a sharp up move followed by a sideways action, which clearly indicates there is a bullish polar flag in place. The moment there is a breakout of this particular flag, which is above 51,800, if we get a clean close of 15-minute candle above 51,800, we can expect market to make a momentum of at least 600 points on the upside. Now remember, the only hurdle in this particular 600 point would be this particular resistance of around 52,000. We have to be very cautious and see how market reacts at this particular zone. This zone is 51,900 to 52,000. I have written here. So just see how market reacts here. If it is just consolidating and takes out this particular high, then we can expect clean a 600 point move. In case it tries to resist from this level and tries to come back, that's where you have to be very cautious with your longs, because we are in the era wherein we are getting some breakouts and then fake out and then again a reversal. So just be cautious around 51,900 to 52,000, or for safer side, let these points go away, and only if it breaks this 52,000, that's where you take a fresh long entry in case if it opens flat. Now in case of if it opens with a huge gap up, then you have to follow basically the price action. It could be an N pattern, right, where the market opens with a gap and then it tries to come down and then takes the high again. That's where you can play long. And like in case of a gap down also, I'm not expecting market to go down unless 51,000 is taken out. So between these particular zones of 51,000 to 52,000, one can play with this triangle. However, the bias should be on the long side, especially market is showing signs wherever it is trying to come down, buyers are giving strong support on the lower levels. So why 600 point up move we are expecting? Because this particular length of this particular pole is roughly 600 points. Now let's quickly go to Nifty. As I mentioned, it opened below 23,300. Despite that, we saw a sharp recovery and it managed to close about 23,500. So that clearly indicates that the bulls are still there. Now the only thing is, it has exactly closed where the erstwhile support of this particular trend line was. So we need to see whether market opens with the gap up above this level, or it again open flat or mild gap down, and how it reacts. So for tomorrow, in case of Nifty, 23,600 remains to be very important. We need to see how it reacts around 23,600. If it takes resistance and tries to come down again, then we have to place triangles. Why? Because then we got this particular low of 23,300 on the downside and 23,700 on the upside. And this particular zone would be basically a triangle zone in that case. And if at all we get a clear breakout about 23,600, then we can play for at least 23,700, which is roughly 100 point target. And then we will see, we have to keep trailing tightly. Tomorrow we have FinNifty expiry as well. And FinNifty looks really good, especially it looks like roughly 80 points away from its previous all-time high. So what we are going to do in case of FinNifty, we are expecting this to be a very strong support, which is 22,800, and expecting market to again move up and make a fresh high in case of FinNifty, especially if you see the daily chart. It is a very strong bullish candle. So it clearly indicates that the market is ready to make a move on the upside. Now, see, this is what it looks like right now, and we have seen every day things change a lot. So we have to be prepared on both the sides. So in case of FinNifty, if at all we are going to break this particular low of 23,000, in case we break this particular low of 23,000, then we will take a stance that the market might move within the range of 22,800 to 23,150, wherein one can place triangles. We will go directional strong momentum on the upside unless 23,000 is not broken on the downside. Okay, only then we will keep our bias on the upside. The moment 23,000 is broken, we are not going to go bearish, because the level to go bearish is 22,800. So unless it stays above 23,000, we are going to play bullish. If it stays below 22,800, only then bearish. And if it breaks 23,000 and stays hovers within this particular zone, then we will play a triangle wherein the upper range would be 23,150 and the lower range is 22,800, and we will exit the triangle leg, each leg only, let's say on the put side we will exit that particular triangle's put only if 22,800 is taken out, or the call legs will be exited only if 23,150 is taken out. This I'm talking about triangle only and only if we break and sustain below 23,000 in Fin Nifty. Otherwise, the momentum looks bullish. So we will try to play bullish tomorrow also. Now, the very important thing is, this is just a trade plan. Now, we don't know where markets are going to go open tomorrow, because I remember on Friday, Dow closed pretty much flat. However, GIFT Nifty opened minus 100 points today. So we need to see. Right now US futures are showing plus 132 points. We have to wait and see how the entire Dow session goes, and thereafter where GIFT Nifty opens for tomorrow. So let's see and let's plan that way. In case of I'll just give you a small hint. In case we open with a mega gap up, then we will try to play, let it first come down, because there would be some sort of a profit booking. The moment it reverses and breaks this particular high, that's where we will try to go long. In case of a mega gap up, in case of a gap down like this kind of a gap down of 22,950, then we will basically try to wait for some time. If it is trying to sustain about 23,000 and so, then we will again go with the bullish bias. And if it is sustaining here only, then we will go for a triangle wherein 23,150 on the upside and 22,800 on the downside. That's what the plan is for tomorrow. I hope you have liked this particular video. If you would have liked this particular video, so please do hit the like button, and we'll see you soon tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.